United States, 9 o'clock in the morning means time for school. Mrs. George W. Martin, driving one of America's more than 36 million cars, starts on her first errand of an average day to get some gasoline for the car. Mrs. Martin doesn't spend much time thinking about petroleum. She probably doesn't know that petroleum helps make the synthetic rubber for her tires and asphalt for the roads they roll on. All she knows is that her car needs gasoline and oil and something her husband calls a grease job when the speedometer says it's time. Yes, to Mrs. Martin, as to most of us, her service station is the oil industry. The station's operator, Ed Felix, is an oil man. Like the industry he represents, his best product is something no refinery can distill: service. Service is more than free air and water, maps and travel information. It's also friendliness, help and cooperation when they're needed. The gallon of gasoline that Mrs. Martin buys is a bargain in power because through research, oil men have learned a lot about making motor fuel since the first horseless carriage. Behind the constant progress in quality lies competition. Competition is the mainspring of American business. For example, there are 250,000 places in America where one can buy gasoline and oil. And 95% of them are run by independent businessmen like Ed Felix.
Owner, that's me. This town's grown a lot since I was a boy here. The automobile did that. If it hadn't been for highways and trucking, the chances are this would be a ghost town. But you can see it's not. There are 8 service stations here. That means 7 other places folks like the Martins can take their business. So I know all about competition. Been in it up to my neck ever since I started out with just one pump. Got a pretty nice place now.
As the day moves